Hello! Thank you for tuning in to this week's read. For this week's read, I'm using the Thelema Tarot. Thelema Tarot by Renata Lechner. Where is that? There's that. Hopefully you can see it. The website is at the bottom here. I think it's Los Garibos. Feel free to freeze frame on that if you want that information. Supportive Oracle cards. Magical Spell cards by Lucy Cavendish. Illustrated by Jesse Reish. And then there's the website at the bottom. I want to say this one's a Hay House one. I don't remember. Is it Hay House? Yep, hayhouse.com. There at the bottom if you're interested. Hopefully that's focusing. Now that I think of it. And for the dice I'm using, the dice shop, and you go to, I think it's Math Art Fun. Hopefully you can see that too. mathartfun.com. I use a 22-sided dice for the major arcana. I substitute 22 for 0 for the Fool. I use a 14-sided dice for the minor arcana, and then I use a 4-sided dice to choose the element that matches up with the minor arcana. Anything else? No. Alright. So if you'd like a reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below, same email. Thank you very much for tuning in, and let's get on to your reading. Hello, Pisces. Thank you very much for tuning into this week's read. Readings are valid for when you come to them. That being said, what do we have for Pisces? Ooh. Is that you or somebody else is a good question. There's like this, the Queen, what is that? The Queen of Wands, which you could have some of that energy coming in, but I'm curious if it's somebody else kind of coming towards you. Alright. I like what we're seeing. Some really good things here. Okay. I'm not a Sunshine Rainbows reader, but let me tell you, you got a lot of good cards. I'm not seeing anything negative. I just feel like I need to warn people about that sometimes. Like, I tell you what I see. I try to make it look good. Like, I try to empower people, but like, you know, if it's not good, I'm not going to pretend like, ooh, it's Sunshine Rainbows. So, I don't know why I'm going there, but let's see what we got. So, something's been dormant. Something has been dormant in your life. It's something that you want, but it's been dormant. I get something has been dormant. When I consider this one of the Pisces cards because it's kind of like, I'm saying this as a Pisces. Pisces is a muted sign, is that right? Yeah. Yeah. So, it's kind of like, it's in this kind of energy, even though it's kind of like, you know, things happen with Pisces, but, you know, there's more of a kind of like, let's see how it works out type energy. Things have been muted. Things have been dormant for a while. And I feel like something's coming back in. It could be a new friendship, could be a rekindling of an old friendship. There's possibilities that things could go really well here. It's a general read, let's remember that. So this could be the start of a good connection for you. But something's been dormant. So it might be even that, like, maybe you haven't met new people in a long time. Or there's something here that's been dormant. And I'm just trying to put my finger on it, but I'm also, like, being reminded, like, this is, like, a reading for a lot of different people. So it could hit a lot of different ways. It's coming from a dormancy. Something's been dormant. It could even be that, like, maybe in a work situation, there's people around you, and there's probably new people every now and then anyway, but maybe you just haven't clicked with one in a while, and you've kind of kept to yourself for a while, or you haven't had anybody new show up, and somebody new that you actually like and want to hang around with is showing up. Could be something like that. So something where I haven't participated in things feel like they're coming out of its dormancy. And I keep thinking this is somebody else coming in towards you, this Queen of Wands. It could be you actively choosing, or it could be somebody coming towards you, and I keep feeling like it's somebody coming towards you. And it's one of those things where, let's see how it works out. It's kind of like, I'd like that. Sounds nice. I like this person, but let's see how it works out because, we've all had lives, right? We've all had lives and things have happened. And we're like, let's just see how this works out. Before we go jumping too crazy, let's see how things work out. And things feel good at this point. I don't feel like I'm nervous as much as like, let's just see how it goes. Kind of like, before I get too excited and feel like this is going to be a great thing, let's just see how it goes. And the communication seems to be, I would say, smooth. Like, I don't feel as pressured to talk, but I feel like I enjoy the conversation. It's just smooth. It just feels kind of smooth. Like, I don't feel like I have to do much with it. I just naturally connect with it, and I just kind of roll with it. Conversation seems fine. Something's coming out of this that I feel like I'm not expecting from the conversation part. So this might be a part that kind of like lets you know if this is for you or not. Something about the conversation is, I like this person. All right, I know that. And then it's kind of like, but is this gonna... I feel like I'm wondering if I even have the energy for this for some reason. I feel like I'm not ready to really go crazy, but I like it. And I'm like, all right, let's see. Just to be fair, this could be romance for some of you. It could. I feel like you know if it is or isn't. It's possible because it's a general read, but it's also like, I'm just going to kind of like take it slow and just see what happens with it. I feel like this is a good thing. I feel like this is a very good thing. Positive energy. It seems like you have very positive energy, very friendly energy with this Three of Cups. But it's kind of like, I'm just kind of just letting it be for right now and seeing what this situation wants to show me. I want the person or whoever this is, whatever's going on, I want the other side to show me what they're really made of and what they really want from me. It's one of those energies. And I got the victory with the Four of Swords. Four of Swords is a healing card. So I feel like I'm feeling better about something. Again, it could be a friendship or a connection that has been dormant for a while, or it could be a new one and just the subject has been dormant for a while. Just keep that in mind. Like, it could be like finding a new friend or, a new connection or a new coworker that I actually like. Putting myself out there and giving it a chance might have been dormant for a while. Stuff like that. Okay, so you have possibilities going forward. Okay. So, not to cheat the system, but I feel like the key to this situation is to take it slow and one step at a time. I personally don't believe in perfect people. Not on this planet. Not on this planet. I don't believe in perfect people. That being said, there's something going on here. There's something going on here that there is a little bit of stress. So there might be something about your life or their life that doesn't match quite well. There might be maybe different religious paths, different social beliefs, different ways of doing things. Something here is a little different. But it's one of those subjects where people kind of evolve, and like when they start thinking about it and start talking about it, sometimes they advance a thought and they kind of go into a better place with it. So there could be. It does seem like there's a stressful spot. Like when I get the Ten of Wands, it's a successful card, but there is stress coming in. Now, there's advice for this. So it depends on what type of Pisces you are. And what I mean by that is, again, I'm a Pisces, but I'm also that type of Pisces that when I notice there's a stress point and it just starts showing up in my brain, it's a countdown to how long I'm going to say something about it. Because like usually I'm like, well, it's there. I don't like that it's there. Let's just deal with it and move on. I do have some Aries placements in my chart, just to be fair. So I also have some Aquarius placements, which just, I will come forward with something and it'll be blunt and it'll be to the point. But you may be a different version of Pisces in the sense of like maybe that's not the thing for you. So whether you're bringing this forward or they're bringing this forward, it seems to be there's a moment where we can talk about the stress point. The advice is, if it does seem like it comes forward in one way or another, the advice is to just kind of make it a very minimal conversation. You might want to put yourself out there and like where you stand with it, but not in a hard and fast like, bam, this is how it is. More of kind of like, yeah, well, this is how I've always handled that, and just move on from the subject. Whatever the subject is, they're saying start with it lightly, just kind of make it very peaceful where you stand, and just move on from the subject, and don't make the whole conversation about that. That like this situation needs time to develop. I got 2 cards. I got the Ace of Pentacles and the Study card. This situation needs time to develop. So whatever it is, so maybe there's somebody in your family that has special needs and this person doesn't seem to understand or have a lot of understanding for that, or something like that. They don't understand. So if you just touch on the subject lightly, just kind of make it known where you stand and just move on from it, this situation has a chance to grow. It can create better understanding. This can be a great thing. What they're saying don't center on the conflict. Touch on it very minimally, move on from it. It may seem like that's an odd thing to do, but it's kind of like the situation needs time to grow. Whoever this person is, they like you a lot. And if you just touch on it minimally, set where you currently feel, how you currently feel, and you just kind of move on from it, the situation has a chance to flourish still, but it's kind of like don't sit in that energy too long. Don't take too long in that time. Because things are changing here. Things are changing, and there's an evolution. This other person wants to give things a chance, and I'm going to be fair. This is a general read. Let's remember that. So we're all human, right? I hope this isn't... I know people are going to like barbecue me in the comments over this, but it could be them with an outdated or a not so good opinion of things. It could be you. I'm just going to be fair, because like it's a general read. I have no idea, so who's watching this? But just be open to it. Like, just keep your energy open. Pisces tends to stay open and tries to think things through. Pisces tries to usually, so I'm saying that bias as an actual Pisces. So, just saying that. So, I feel like if we're just in that air, like, you know, we don't go into it like we're definitely right. We're going into it like we feel like we're right, but let me just feel it out. Let me talk it out. Let me see why they feel their way, why I feel my way. This situation is going to grow to a more positive place. So, I feel like Pisces does that. I feel like Pisces considers the other person's point of view. Doesn't mean you're going to be shifted to it, but you're going to try to kind of understand why they feel the way they feel and probably give them a chance. So there may be a thing where you come together, whatever it may be. There's a lot of examples. Like, there could be somebody in the LGBTQ plus side of your family or their family, and maybe one of you is just not okay with that. And this is going to kind of like move this forward, and just kind of help that understanding come forward and give things a chance to go to a better level. It could be that. It could easily be that. Because there's a difference here. There's things changing. Whoever this person is, it's good for both of you. Not just them, but you as well, this connection. Because things can grow and go to a better thing, go to a better level. You're advancing. You're advancing. Okay. Advancing and how? I don't know if you're looking for this to happen, by the way. You are advancing. I don't know that you're looking for this to happen, but it's a good thing. I get the Ace of Cups, the Magician, and then this Eight of Cups at the bottom. I get that you're advancing. I don't see this as a negative card. Sometimes it can be a negative card, kind of like I'm not satisfied with what I have, so I'm going to chase brighter pastures. It depends. This one doesn't feel bad to me. This feels like I have... Are these knocked over cups? No, they're all standing up. But it's kind of like I've been this one place. I've been safe in this one place. Maybe for some people, you're looking at this and you're like, yeah, I've been safe and calm, and life has been very tranquil for a long time, but it's also gotten quite boring. It's time to let that go, and it's time to go into a new phase of life. You got the Ace of Cups coming in. You got the Magician coming in with much more possibilities. And you got this true love come to me. It doesn't have to be about love. It doesn't have to be about romance, but there's something new coming into your life. There's this next next phase coming in. And again, it's really good and something that you're really going to love. I just feel like a lot of you, when it shows up, you're going to be like, I wasn't looking for that. It is not bad, but I keep getting this, like, it reminds me of one of my sisters where she doesn't like surprises. Even if it's a good surprise, she doesn't like it. It doesn't matter what type of surprise it is. She's not a fan. And it could be some of you where this whole thing's playing out. The person you're connecting with that I've been talking about this whole time, there's no romantic connection, but then they could introduce you to somebody with a romantic connection. It could be. Or it doesn't have to be romance. They're introducing you to some type of vocation or some type of project that you didn't even realize you were interested in. There's some type of upgrade here for you. There's an upgrade. Something good is coming. And I get there's a lot of success, a lot of other people who are really like wanting to connect with you. There seems to be this whole social arena opening up for you. It feels like a lot to me. A lot more comes out of, like, a lot. It feels like a lot. So a whole new social arena opening up, a whole new possibilities, a lot of success. The Six of Wands is a success card. Something is coming. Something good is coming. My advice that I keep feeling here, and I'm saying this again as a Pisces, I like to throw that in there every 5 seconds apparently. Don't shy away from it. Explore it. See what's there for you. Don't shy away from it. You know what I mean? If you can. I think we're there. Alright, I'm going to shut this down here. Hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below, same email. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.